So my trusty XC90 needed to go through the MOT inspection. So I headed there with the peace of mind that the car is good. I mean, I didn't have any issues with it. However, I was partly wrong because the car failed. And funny enough, it failed on an issue with the parking brake. The parking brake wasn't efficient. Right, I said. Then let's go home and then fix the parking brake. How hard can it be? So I bought necessary parts. So I bought the discs, brake shoes, and at that point of time I didn't receive yet the brake pads. So I thought, okay, I replace everything that's there. That's the most likely culprit for this failure, so to speak, in the MOT station. So yes, had it to strip down the brake caliper and then removing the brake discs and removing the old brake shoes. They were worn out, but not a lot, so to speak. But I thought, okay, fine, if I'm already there, let's just replace them with the new hardware as well. So it's nice and fresh. So I went to the MOT station again. Now with the confidence, yeah, that is fixed. I adjusted the shoes close to the discs, so that should work, alright? Well, it ended up, it has done nothing to it. So basically, the parking brake was as bad as before. Fine, great. So all the dumb job I did was actually for nothing. So back in the garage, and this time I bought more things, of course. Why not throwing parts on the car, of course. So I bought actually the parking brake wires, because that's the only thing that was left. So back in the garage. So the next step, you go on the left side, you take off the panel here. Sorry for the bad lighting, I'm bad on it, I really know. So here you have adjuster for the handbrake cable, and there you see there is a, oh for fuck's sake, can I just get the light on it? Here's a small clip, so the clip needs to be taken out. Then you unwind, actually I unwind that. So hard to do with the one hand. So first out this clip. So now when the clip is out, you can undo this direction, whatever you call it, clockwise, anti-clockwise, but basically you wind it so this sleeve goes that direction. So what's gonna do is gonna release the tension. Oh, it's again hard to do with the one hand, because it could be that you need to keep this one from spinning. So undo it. So then you're gonna notice that this part is sort of free. So now you have released the tension from the cable here. The next part, you need to undo the middle console. And an XC90, that's very hard. So basically what you need to do, you grab it here and then you pull it by the handle, and voila, the console is off. And of course there are some wires need to take off. So then the next part is this cover, and when you just put the screwdriver in, it's gonna go away. And now we need to take off these two screws, then we need to deal with the front as well there, right? So now you need to remove this bit. So basically you wedge the plastic wedge here, and then it pops up from the both sides, then you can access the screws underneath it. So now I need to undo that panel so I can take this one off, and that's where the screw one is, and then probably you see the same, it's on the other side as well here, so 2 screws, but I need to lift it up, and this will not allow me to lift it up, so I need to separate it. Yeah, you can try also remove the lever, but let's see if I can just undo the clips here underneath. And I will need to undo this plug as well. Yeah, so now sorry for the mess. I mean, I have a wire here as well that is for the audio, so I cannot really get it away too far, but basically, yeah, you lift it up that panel from there. So now our cables are here. So basically what we're looking for is, as you see, let me help you with the light here. So there is one cable and there is another cable. Actually it looks like it has been, you see it's a bit different, and then you have clipsy things here. So this is where you unhook it, and then we need to unhook this as well with a screwdriver so we can push it out there, right? Good. So the one thing I did to make my life easier afterwards, I hook up the wire, tie it up, and then yeah, so it's a quite long one. So basically when I'm gonna pulling out the old wire cable, basically I will be able easier to feed up the new one. So basically you go out, then you're gonna undo this out here, then you hook it up with the new one, and then you pull it in, so it's easier to sort of like fiddle around it when it's there. But now we need to get to the back. So now we are under the car. There are the wheels basically. Here is the cable coming here, and then you need see it goes under. So what do we need to do? We need to undo a bit of these screws here, here and here. The same on the other side, so you can actually get a better access there, and we can fish out and the cable. But wait a minute, I'm just like thinking maybe not really, that's original one. Okay, that's probably never has been changed. You see, where is the camera? Yep, that's where it ends into the car. So basically that's where we need to take that one out. That one definitely I need to undo. What is it, 10 millimeters? Yeah, something like that. Okay, we do that. I want to show you. Not there, but here. You see? Yep. If I would be looking a bit closer, maybe I would notice. Not as bad on the other one. Well, okay. We keep undoing bolt, and yeah, and then you just pull it. So yeah, and then go, and then we have a cable here. So now take away this one, attach the new cable, and off it goes. So now the other one is. Now the other one is also coming through, and then you have your plastic that you need to feed in gently, like so. A bit more
And then it's almost in hard to do with one hand, but basically understand. So these clips should be in here, there, and that's not really in. I need to fix it. Then where am I? Oh, I'm there. So you feed in the new cable here, here, and then you have a rubber grommet to be pushed in as well. So now you have two ends dangling there. That needs to be put in there and there. So that should be the next step. And this I will keep loose for the moment because then it will be easier to get in, I suppose. Let's see. Don't throw away just yet your old cable, because there is the, what do you call it, treasure. An old one you haven't ordered, then you will need it. So it's basically there is the bracket that hooks up on the cable. And that one you need to fish out. That's gonna be the task now, since yes, that cable is like just, no wonder it wasn't working. So then basically you need to push that one through in the opposite direction I'm doing now, but for me I cannot, so I will just cut it off here and I will push that pin out, most likely, or will just ruin it. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying, yeah, but Jesus, that cable is done. It is like it's moving, but it's barely moving. Right, good, see you in a minute. I am back. So you hammered it out, the old one unit, so that's what I will need it. Now, so let's a bit of a grease.
So on this point, I was hooking up the cable, fed into the backing plate, fished it out on the other side. Then installed back the brake shoes and also the springs, etc. But basically, yeah, you show it also the first part, so basically redoing all the job I did before once again. And then, yeah, puts a bit of the copper grease as well to ensure that next time when I take it off, it's not going to be rusted. And as well to know that they will be operating smoothly. A bit quite not as easy to put those holder clips back into it. That system, I really don't like that, but okay, it is what it is. Finally I managed to do that. Yeah, back it goes the brake disc. And at this point I also received the new brake pads. So what I did, I was removing the brake caliper from the holding bracket. Then installed there also the new brake pads. So now actually I have everything in the rear: brake pads, brake discs, parking brake shoes, cables, everything is new there. So And the same I did then for, of course, for the other side, exactly the same procedure. Put some grease as well in the where the brake pads are mounted to the sliders, or what we call it, on a bracket, so it also doesn't get stuck. So put everything back together, tighten the screws. Then job then is done.
Okay, easy as that, huh? Was. So as said, after the putting back the cables in, adjusting the main cable that goes to the pedal, brake pedal, handbrake pedal, that one. It's with the system on XC90, you know, it's the handbrake that is operated with the foot. Anywho, so you adjust that one, then you adjust the gap for the shoes on with this little expander there on both sides, and fingers crossed it's gonna work. So now we go to the MOT station and see how it goes. See you there.